Hello dear traders, my name is Oleg Prishipa. Welcome to Trading Hero YouTube channel. Let's start our weekly review. Our total profitability is plus 103%. For the last week we managed to earn plus 1%, and our profitability in February is 2.75%. Let's switch to MetaTrader and take a look in the details how we were trading during the last week. So I highlighted the previous week with the gray rectangle for you to see how we were trading in this period of time. So you can see that globally we are in a lateral movement. We have I would say a broad movement with 1,300 pips in white, so it means that we can trade inside this channel normally and make profit even if we don't have any trend movements. So we can see that we actually successfully bought at the beginning of the last week when we were retesting the previous lows, and we closed this position. Then we sold here when we were retesting previous highs. Then we averaged this trade near the previous highs and closed our deal with profit. So far we don't have any trades. We'll take a look at GBP USD next week. If we'll see that they will be breaking their resistance line the same way as GBPCAD, for example, did, we'll be selling once again. If not, we'll be looking for the position to buy near the middle or the lowest border of this channel. Let's take a look at GBPCAD. As I said, GBPCAD actually broke this resistance level. This currency pair was retesting this level for several times. As you can see, like finally the attempt we saw on Friday was successful, and actually now we have only one position opened here. We were actually opening it on the retest of like this previous highs, and we're waiting now for the market to bounce back, and we'll close this deal with profit. Or if it will continue growing, we'll be looking for more global resistance levels to average this position and wait for the market to come to some average prices. The next currency pair is Euro to GBP. As you can see on this currency pair, all the last week we were actually moving downwards. We bought only once here and closed this deal with profit. We were retesting the previous lows. Now we are decreasing till to the previous global lows. So if we're gonna take the price near 0.883 or 0.8305 or 10, we'll be able to buy once again and make some profit on it. If not, we'll be waiting for the price to retest the previous resistance level, and we'll be selling closer to this level. The next currency pair is New Zealand to Canadian dollar. On this currency pair we can see the uptrend, the local uptrend, and we actually closed two deals on Monday. Then we were selling after retesting, first of all, after we retested this level of resistance. Then we went up and retested like the previous level of resistance. We also averaged the position with one robot. Then we closed it here with profit. But if we speak about the second robot, this movement was not enough to activate the second robot as well. So we now have two positions opened with the second robot. We'll be waiting for the price to come back to retest the previous low level. If no, we'll be looking at the previous high levels to average the current position. The next currency pair is Australian to New Zealand dollar. As you can see, we also had a good movement this week, but I see that our trend starts losing his force, because if you remember, we spent almost a week in this lateral movement. Then we were going up, and we were actually selling after gaining each new high, and this week was not an exception. We also sold at the highest point of the last week, almost at the highest point, and closed the deal with profit. If we'll start the consolidation near the previous support level, I think we'll take a look at a buying position if we're gonna break this level and show that market wants to go down. If not, we'll be waiting for the market to retest the previous high level, and we'll be selling. So far we have no deals, so waiting for the market to give us more volatility. The next currency pair is Australian to Canadian dollar. On this currency pair, we are also growing. The same situation for the last week as on like most of the Australian pairs with an Australian dollar. And we can see that the last week we had a lot of trades. First of all, we were actually averaging the previous buying position near the previous low levels. We closed it with profit, then we sold, and then we averaged our selling position, closed it, then opened another one selling position. So there was a good volatility, good I mean for Australian to Canadian dollar. So it gave us an opportunity to trade inside the channel without taking into attention some like global resistance or support levels, because the impulses we saw, they were like completely enough to forecast that after such kind of impulses the price will turn back to some average numbers. So this is the full review of our trading for the last week. I would like to congratulate all of our subscribers with profit and wish you good luck in trading the next week. And those of you who want to subscribe to us, please feel free to ask any questions and subscribe for free to copy the trades and to make money together with us. See you the next week. Goodbye.